Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone. Well, good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Dawson here at Discovery Ranch, and I'm here to take you on discovery so you can learn how to read and write. I'm looking at my equipment as I'm getting ready to go goal panning, and it occurs to me that goal panning is a lot like learning how to read and write. You have to have the right parts and how they work together so at the end you can find gold. It's the same thing with reading. You have to have all those things that we've been learning working together so at the end you know how to read and write. Isn't that exciting? I never thought about that. I want to remind you that if you will write to me and tell me some of the nuggets you have learned this week, I will send you an activity book. That's right. Write to me right here at the station at Valley PBS, and I'm going to send you an activity book. Well, we should get started today. Let's get started by looking at our definition for prepositions. Some words in a sentence tell where or how something happens. These words are called prepositions. So, I have somebody here who might be helping us. Do you see who it might be? That's right, it's Elmo. Hey, Elmo. Elmo is going to help us know about prepositions. Are you ready? Tell me, where is Elmo right now? Right, he's in the bucket. So in is a preposition because it's telling us where. He is standing in the bucket. But if I take him out and I put him here, now he's sitting. Where is he sitting with the bucket? He's in front of the bucket. Woohoo! There is some prepositions. Ooh, how about over here? If I put him here, now he is between. He's between the bucket and the easel. So between is a preposition. Oh, now where is Elmo? Yes, he's behind the bucket. Behind the bucket. Elmo is standing behind the bucket. Behind is that would be a preposition. Oh, how about now? Where is he now? Oh, he is under the bucket. So under would be a preposition. Oh, isn't that great? Let me see. Let's see if I can find another one. Ooh, where is he now? Where is he now? Oh, he's on top. He's on top of the easel. Ooh, all of those are prepositions. Prepositions can give us so much more information in our sentence. Oh, that was so wonderful. Prepositions. We're going to learn more. Stay tuned. But right now, let us review our phonemes and letters. Are you ready? Here we go. O, octopus, ah. T, turtle, t. V, volcano, v. P, piano, p. Z, zipper, z. M, map, m. S, sun, s. L, lemon, l. And this is the one we're going to do this week, but here we go. I, insect, I. And remember that I is a vowel. And as a vowel, we remember that it has two phonemes in kindergarten. It's happiest when it's saying its sound, I. But sometimes it needs to say its name, I. And there's clues. Remember we talked about clues? Right. Let's go look at our clues. When you see an I by itself, sometimes it says I. Sometimes when you see a Y, especially at the end of a word, it'll say I. And then this is the one we've been talking about, I blank E. The E is telling the I to say its name. A lot of people call that the wizard E or the silent E, but it's just the E telling the I saying its name. And then this is a really cool one. This is a special one, IGH. When you see IGH, it says I. And if you see IE, guess what? That can also say I. We have been taking a look at I. Let's take a look at some pictures. Let's take a look at some pictures right here. I'm going to put this over here, though. So we could take a picture, and I want to find the ones that have I for the phoneme in the middle. Let's see. Here we go. How about this one? What's that one? 9. 9. Do you hear the middle phoneme? I. Yes, that one has I. So I'm going to get a trusty dusty pen and say, yes, that one has the I. Let's take a look at the next picture. Pig. Pig. P-I-G. Oh, that has the short I, so we don't want that one. No way. Okay, how about this one? Kite. K-I-T. Yes, that one had the long I. So we'll put a check mark saying, yep, that one works. Oh, well, we should know this one because it's on our card that we just showed. 5. That one definitely has it. Okay, I want to stop at this next one. Do you know what that is? Yes, it's a dime. A dime. But guess what? Look, if some people might see this word in a book, and they may just say it like this, dim, dim. Is that a dim? No, that's the importance of that E. That E there is reminding the I, hey I, don't say your sound, say your name. So it says, dime, dime, right. Let's take a look at this one, tape. Ape. That has the long A. We don't want that one. Right. How about this? Hat. Hat. At. Nope, that has the short A. Ah. Okay, here's another one. Bike. Bike. Do we want that one? Yes. Yes, we do. And I did forget to do this one, so I'll put it right now. And then our last one is hide. 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 Do you hear the I? But look, if you saw it, some people, they do this. And they'll say, id, hid. No, that's not right though. So I know it's hide, but when you put that E on there, all of a sudden, it's, oh, I know that E is telling the I to say its name. I'd, hide. Did you see that? That is so awesome. Well, talking about that, let's look at our story that we had yesterday, a dime. You know what I want to do? I want to find some more I blank E words. We found Mike, do you remember that? And dime, it has the I, and then the blank, which is a letter, and then the E. Do you see any more? Where, oh yes, in this sentence right here, did you see a dime? There's one. And Ike, it doesn't have a letter in the front, but it works because the E is telling the I to say its name. How about in this line? Do you see one? Yes, time. There's the E telling the I to say its name. Awesome. Well, we better stop there, or we'll just do this one all day. But I want to do the next thing, which is, guess what it is? Daily phonemic awareness. Yes. And we have been talking about blending phonemes together to make words. Yes, and we do it really slow so that we can get them. Here we go. Let's do this top one. You ready? Say the phonemes first. Do it with me. Come on. Ah, p. Now we have them in our brain. Let's blend them together. Got to go really smooth. Slow motion. Mop. There you go. Let's do it again a little bit faster. Mop. Let's do it faster. Mop. What's the word? Mop. You can do it. Do you see? You're so awesome. Let's do this next one. What do we do first? We say the phonemes. Here we go. N. What's this one? E. T. Now let's blend them. Net. Net. What's the word? Net. That is so cool. We've done the word mop and net. Do you see when you put the phonemes together and you blend them very smoothly, they'll make a word. In this case, we made the word mop and net. That is so, so nice. Well, we need to end our day talking about sight words. Are you ready to talk about sight words? Let's come over here to our sight word board. Remember, when we know our sight words, when we see them in a book, we'll be able to read them. And if somebody says, hey, can you spell this word? I can spell it because I put it in my brain and I left it there. Our two words this week are to and help. Let's spell help. H-E-L-P spells help. Help. And what's this word? This is the word to, right, to. Let's spell to. T-O-O. Now remember, this is a different kind of to. This means I'm going as well. My mom is going to the store, and I am going to. So this is when I'd use this one. The other one, my mom is going to the store, would be T-O. But if I'm going as well, I would be saying to. Isn't that great? To and help. That is so awesome. We have learned so much today. We have learned so much today. I am so glad that we had this time. What did we do today? Oh, we talked about the long I sound for I. And then we talked about, how I blank E will do that for us. And then we talked about prepositions. That was fun. And then we also talked about blending phonemes to make words. Do you see how this works with us? It works all together, just like when I'm going to go gold panning, all that works together to get me that gold. And you are doing it, and you are putting it together so you can read and write. Come back tomorrow so we can even do some more things to learn how to read and write. Bye. Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn